Morning. How is everybody? Happy Monday. Hope you had a great weekend. I did a bunch of nothing, which was nice. Sat around and waited for it to rain. Welcome in. This is my Monday weekly finds where I show you everything I've kind of sourced over the last week and give you guys a first shot at it before I decide where to place it from here on my shelf, in one of my online stores, or in my booth. Those are the pretty much it. Hi, Janine. So got some great, it was the week of hands. I found hands everywhere I went. So you'll see some hand bases in there, and a wood one, and I love you in sign language. Also, I have some of my California finds when I was on vacation a couple weeks. So take a look in the shop if there's anything that you're interested in me pulling up right away. I think I have a pre-bid, so I'll get to that in just a second. But holler it out and I can show it to you first. But I'm Stacy. I'm in North Phoenix, Arizona, and I love knickknacks, and I love bringing shows to you about 2-3 times a week. Hi, Heron. Welcome in. So thank you so much for joining me. Let's turn the camera around here. And I think that my pre-bid is that sweet little perfume bottle up here. I've seen Jocelyn buy these before. And so I found this when I was out last week with my son. I thought I'd pick it up. It does have a little bit of wear on the paint here, but all the other sides are great. I love this lid with that little piece of enamel on the top. It has not been used. This is a heavy brass kind of metal. It's not your, lighter metal stopper or whatever you want to call it, lid. It has a 22 on the bottom. It's comes up as Venetian. I think sometimes Jocelyn's called it Murano, but I don't know for certain. And it looks like Mike has a bid on that. I do combine all my shipping and return overages. So if you want to purchase more than one item, we'll take good care of you. And that's going to start at 12, and it is running. I have lots of animals. I end up with 2 piggies, some penguins. Again, the penguins were all at a different place. So penguins. And it looks like, Karen, that's going to go to you. Congrats on that. And thank you for getting us started on our Monday weekly finds this week. All righty, let's see. So I'll just go down in order. Unless there's something you see, you can always let me know. I could not believe that I found this beautiful 1950s poodle lamp. She's pink and white. It is kind of a squishy, rubbery plastic. She doesn't have any maker's marks on there. She actually works. Let me show you what she looks like all lit up. There you go. Check her out. She's like an acrylic rubbery plastic. She's got these cute little eyes. Look at her eyelashes. A sweet little boopy nose. She's in great condition. You can just pull the light bulb right out of her. And then that little groove there is for the cord. The cord is in excellent condition. No condition issues on the cord. It also has a toggle switch for on and off. And so it is safe. I feel good about selling it, not worrying about taking the cord out of it. She's all ready to go. She's going to start at 35, and she is running. Did anybody do something extra fun for the weekend? And thank you for looking at my poodle with me. She was too good to pass up, to not buy. Got this cute little kind of a Submerso style penguin. All there. Not sure who the maker is. There's no sticker or anything. It was really dirty. I had to wash it, just like it'd been sitting for a while. No chips, no issues. The beak's all there. And this is going to start at 8, and it is running. Let's get this going here. It's not working for some reason. Oops. There it is. Okay. And thank you for looking at the penguin. Let's see what else we can get into today. How about a piggy? Got this brass pig. It has the remnants of a sticker, and underneath that, I can't quite make it out. Made. There's the M. I don't want to pick at it too much. But it's a nice heavy brass pig. Look at that cute little tail. Brass is going for a pretty good penny these days. I looked it up. And that's going to start at 15, and it is running. Yeah, I got the Delft Kitties in California. What else? I got what else did I get? I got some Indiana glass from California. Thank you for looking at the pig. Oh, I also got this brass swan. And it is a hollow brass, so it's not a solid brass. Like the piggy was a little bit more, a little heavier. And then the polish isn't on the underside. I think that just adds for some texture there. A little dimpled base. That's going to start at 12, and it is running. She's nice and tall. About 6 inches tall. I'm thinking of doing some jewelry on Wednesday. I have a few little extras. I didn't get my usual bulk jewelry lot this time, but I did have some things that I've been picking up a piece at a time. I was thinking somebody had requested one time that we do like a little building jewelry jars, and I might try that. I know I watched Jocelyn do it, so I think I could probably. And I think Charlene did it once too, and I watched. So this is just a cute little carved wood penguin. His flippers and his beak are dyed black. And his eyeballs. The rest of him is just a nice natural wood. It's not really varnished or anything. It's just nice and soft. Maybe a little bit of staining on there. Unmarked. He's sweet. He's waddling. And he's $5 start. I got a cute little pottery snail too. He's amazing. He's different. Don't see snails all the time. All right, Mr. Penguin, off you go. And then here is the carved wood, I love you, in sign language. So the I is this, the L is this, and this is you, or Y for you. So when you put them all together, you have I love you. Light balsa wood looks like it had a sticker at one point, but there is no identifying mark. Here is the back. It's got the lines in the back of the fingers. It's got the fingernails. It's great for just, you can put your jewelry, if you're like a jewelry keeper, so you could just hang your jewelry on it. And that one's going to start at 10, and it is running. My kids, we always learned a little bit of sign language when I was teaching kindergarten, and they used to always throw me an I love you. Hi, Jane. Welcome in. Welcome in, my friend. How is your day going so far? Still 9 o'clock where we live, huh? How about a cute little lusterware elephant? Okay, yeah. Let me pull him back up. Isn't it amazing? I was just showing how you can just kind of hang your, jewelry on it. I know, right? Let me go back and find it and pull it up again. Restart it. Let's take you down. And here it comes to stage. Of course, the bracelet that's not included. And it's going to run for $10. There you go, Jane Jane. I have lots of hands today. Hi, HD Waters. I have 3 hand bases. I had a hand trinket base, or trinket dish, and then I ended up with this hand. So it was the week of hands. Yay, Jane Jane, that's coming to you. I love you. All right, let's get back to this little cute little elephant. He is lusterware. He is marked Japan. It's kind of a ivory colored luster. You can kind of see the iridescence on him. He's got his trunk up. Oh, yes. That's awesome, Jane Jane. Yeah, I used to teach my kindergartners sign language every year. We had songs, and we would sing the alphabet and do the alphabet in sign language. It was, and I was just saying when you walked in that they used to always throw me the I love you sign. I'd throw it right back. Sometimes I'd throw it to them first. $5 start on this cute little elephant. And one of the other kindergarten teachers, she taught special education before she went back to just general ed, and she knew ASL sign language. So she would teach us all the signs for the songs, and then we teach the kids. So it was really fun. How about a beautiful little lacquerware box? It is made in China. It has a sticker. I love the birds, the cranes on the front, the lily pads. Look at the beautiful detail work around. It has the brass lock set hinge, and then brass hinges, and then the inside. Look, it has a mirror. Hello, guys. And then it has some ring grooves, and then a reservoir for your jewelry. And I love that it has the little ribbon to keep the box lid from flopping over. Really nicely made. Like I said, it says Pier 1 on there. I don't know if you can see that, made in China. And it is going to run for $12, and it is running. Look at the lily pads, so sweet. Thank you for looking at the jewelry box. How about a little cloisonne penguin ornament? When I looked this up, it says Dillard's, so it must have maybe possibly been sold at Dillard's. It has no identifying marks except for made in China. It's not your typical cloisonne. I would say it's like a cloisonne style is what I put on there, but it still is cute. It's got his little ribbon to hang it. He's amazing. He is metal. You can hear the sound. And so he does have some enamel over him. And he is $10 start. He's running. Maybe an emperor penguin, although I don't see any yellow on him. Emperor penguins are the tallest penguins. Thank you for looking at him. So I watch every video, every Jocelyn Crazy Lamp Lady video. And I saw this and I'm like, wait a minute. I think that's like something that Jocelyn would pick up. I've seen the bunnies before, and it is Dedham Pottery. It is a bunny cabbage leaf spoon rest. It's amazing. I did not find another one like this, but as you know, the Dedham Pottery does go for a lot of money. And the other spoon rests that were not like this were much higher priced than the 28. So good deal there. $28 start. I love the little bunnies. I might use this until I decide if it doesn't sell today. And it is signed. That's the DB 95. I imagine is the year that it was made. And Aaliyah, I think, or AWA, I can't really tell. Hello, Shara. Welcome in. All right. And where did that other one go? There it is. I have this Elgin. Beautiful. Compact. Look at that gold shine. It's got that little design. And then on the back, it's just this textured back. It opens. It has a mirror. It has its original powder puff. American Beauty is the line. It does smell like powder. And it is marked here. American Beauty, made in USA. And then this part here opens up and reveals the powder. Or maybe that's where normally the powder puff would lay. It still does have that faint smell of powder in it. And the mirror is in great condition. Maybe it's not meant to close on it. I don't know. It doesn't like to, I think it's supposed to go there. Little bit of residue powder in there. It smells so good. And this one's going to start at 18 and it is running. Got a little sticker residue that I didn't quite get off there. Elgin's a really nice line. Hello, Bayberry. Welcome in. Thank you for looking at that. Just a hodgepodge of stuff because it's just what I picked up over this week. How about some Francoma? This is very large. It doesn't, I mean, it's what, almost 7 inches tall. They call this a satin brown color. This came in yellow and some other colors too. It also called it a planter vase. So you could put a plant inside of there or use it as a vase. Francoma is a really sturdy pottery. And I really do like the grainy look to it. It just gives off those vibes. Also, you know, the redness reminds me of the dirt as you're going back there. I went to Oklahoma this year for the first time, and interestingly enough, I didn't see a whole lot of Francoma, which you would think I did, but it must be very collectible back there. $12 start on this, and it is running. Hello, Noreen. Welcome in. I saw your show yesterday. Good job. It must. I haven't done a train before, so you're welcome. It must be a little daunting, you know, to know that you have to get through all of that stuff and transition and show, but you did a great job. I know you were kind of worried about it, but you did wonderful. I knew you would. How about, I have 2 pieces of Franz Wells. This one is a green and red spatter with the black interior. Now these were meant for those metal flower frogs. So both of these do not have that metal mesh flower frog, but I think you can buy those on Amazon. I think I've seen them. Franz Wells is antique, but excuse me, his factory was still making some. So I don't know for certain that this is antique, but it's definitely vintage. Oh my. Good. I need to try one sometime. I just never get in for the signups in time. This is going to start at 25, which, guys, this stuff's Franz Wells sells for a lot more than just your typical Bohemian glass. He's a known maker, well known. I have a lot of his work that I got from a gal who was selling her grandmother's and her mother's antique glass, and so I kind of in with the Franz Wells Facebook group. That's where I get my identifications from. Here's another beautiful yellow, red, and white spatter, similar flower frog vase, missing the metal flower frog. I don't know. I have some flower frogs down here. I don't know if the glass ones would fit inside there. I'd be careful though because of the glass. This one has one little tiny flea bite right. It almost doesn't look like a chip. It almost just looks like roughness from the, but if you turn it, you can kind of see it glints a little bit. So one little tiny flea bite there, $25 on that one. Hello, Maria Fines. Welcome in, my friends. Noreen, I heard that you guys got a lot of rain and like a lot of rain in like 5 minutes or something like that. Is everything okay? Flash floods, everything. Yeah, down there in Tucson. I'm just waiting. I'm not kidding. We got a little yesterday morning, a little bit, a tiny bit of rain, and it's that whole monsoon pattern is starting. But sometimes up here in North Phoenix, we don't always get the rain. So it tends to stick in your area in the southeast corner. How about this, cutie? I couldn't resist. I know it's resin and I know it's kind of contemporary, but look at this. Have a sunshine day. Is this not the happiest? Really? Oh my gosh. Well, we need the rain, right? I guess we can't really complain. I'm glad you're okay, though. This is Garden Patch from 2010, but I love this little mushroom, and it has such a sweet little have a sunshine day and two little ladybugs. I just love it. It's so playful and sweet. $8 start on that. Oh, really? Not until last night. Well, when I lived up north in Prescott and Flagstaff, I grew up in Flagstaff. We used to get terrible monsoons, lightning, thunder. Struck a tree right in front of our house one morning when I was walking out the front door. But we just don't get a whole lot here. Check out this Goebel. Hi, Liz. Welcome, welcome. This Goebel pig. Goebel, West Germany. He is marked. He does have some crazing. My research says that he's a 1977, so he's definitely vintage. That explains the crazing in the glaze on him. He is so neat. Look, his little head's down. He's got his ears forward. He's got his own sun visor, guys. Hi, my sunroom chair. Look, he just puts his ears forward, and now he's got a I'm in New River, which is just a little south of Black Canyon City. It's on the 17 on the way up to Flagstaff. So we're in north. We're up a little higher, so we get a little bit cooler temperatures, and which I love. And we're kind of we're in Anthem track, but we're off in our own little community. There's only about 500 houses and we're out in the desert. So that's why we get the donkeys and all of that. Here's my pig. He's running for 12. He's really cute. Oh, really? It's a different desert than what you have in Tucson. A little bit different. We have a lot of mountains like you do, but we have more saguaro cactuses and big saguaro cactuses. So hi, Gam Gam. Welcome in. Guys, look in the shop. I'm just going through an order. Oh, I have a pre-bid. Let me take this off the stage and get to the pre-bid. Oh, yes, my little snail. He is so cute. Now, I don't know if he's Raku, Jane, or if this is just maybe smoke damage. I don't know what it is, but he's got a smoky look to him, and that will rub off. So I don't know if it's the glaze, but this side has a little swirl. I'm not sure what the dent is for. If you know, tell me. He does have the cutest little eyes, though. He's just very rustic, sweet little guy. And he is going to start, and Jane's in the lead on him. Gotta love it. I wonder if you could put like a little paperweight or something on him, or maybe he's to hold an incense or something. You could just put it in his back, or he's a little ring holder. However you guys think. I know Jane's very creative on these things. I'm sure she'll figure out how she wants to style him. Thank you, Jane. So sweet. All right. Then we have this. I believe it's either Russian, Polish or Russian. It has its own little wooden stand, which is always nice because these are very roly-poly. Hi, Michelle. It's got a purple flower, kind of a yellow gold, a blue, and a green. I don't know if it's real. It's not, the yolk is not shaking in there, but it does have some sort, maybe that's where they spun it, possibly. And that's going to start at 12. A sweet little not Russian, I keep saying Russian, Polish or Ukrainian painted egg. All right, thanks for looking at that. Then I have you guys ever seen those glass umbrellas? They look like this, but they have a hole bored in them, and then they have a metal hook for the umbrella. This looks like it was going to be that Hypercraftinator, where there's the spot there where you could drill the hole and put a handle in it, but it's basically an upside down umbrella. And these came up as vases, but they also came up with like berry bowls or stuff. So it is black glass. It is not amethyst. It is true black. Comes up as Indiana glass, and it's an umbrella bowl for $10 start, and it is vintage. I have 2 of these. So if you wanted them both, I could cut a deal, give you a deal for both of them. But they are neat. No damage here. Very unique color. Be good for when I do some Halloween shows. And not to be outdone by jet black, let's get some Indiana glass green Carnival. It's a creamer and the sugar. In the I think they call this grape colony or colony grape pattern on there. Beautiful green. I love this color. I love the blue one also, but this green one almost has a glow on its own. No damage, no issues. Just beautiful, beautiful Indiana glass, which I love. They are going to start at 20, and they're running. Hello, Monkey Butt. Welcome in. We're just going in order alphabetically. I have Delft Kitties. They are adorable. They're the ones with the colored eyes. Like, I don't know if they're glass or plastic eyes on them. And the bigger one, has green eyes. And I cannot find another one with green eyes. So I think he might be special. He might be a special one. How about some Le Creuset? This is a maple leaf syrup pitcher. It still has remnants of its original sticker. It says right there, syrup jar, Le Creuset. Perfect. No, it doesn't even look like it's been used. It's a little dusty in there, but as you know, with the Le Creuset, it's quite expensive. $18 on the syrup, and it was going for like $25 to $30. So I have some mini Le Creuset, mini lidded casseroles, ramekins, whatever you want to call them. They didn't make it in the show. I just got them. All right, thank you that. How about one of these? I saw that and I'm like, that looks like measuring spoons. So this is McCoy, and I just these don't come with it, but I got my little measuring spoons out to demo it. It has the hole so you could hang it on the wall behind your stove or wherever you'd like. And then what you would do is, these are just Walmart measuring spoons, is you just put them in there like that. It holds your measuring spoons for easy access. So if you're like me, I just throw mine into like a measuring cup inside my cabinet. And then I have to search around. Well, here you don't have to. You just pull it right out and use it. Put it right back after it's washed, and you're good to go. So it is a measuring spoon rest, and it is also a wall pocket. I actually got two of these, and I'm keeping one. I'm keeping one to go next to my stove. I thought it's just a perfect little thing. Thank you for looking at that. I have a pre-bid. Let's pull that up. Beautiful little hand trinket ring rest. I love how the fingernails are painted. It has these little felt pieces on the bottom to keep it from scratching. The roses look all there. I've looked it over like 3 or 4 times thinking surely it's not there, but it's all there. It's sweet. It's going to start at 12, and Jane's in the lead. Okay, no worries. I was just saying, what's the dent for in the bottom or in the top of him? And he's cute. I love when they paint the fingernails on these. Thank you, Jane. Congrats on that. I think it's just so dainty and sweet. I knew I had somebody that liked the hands, and it must be you. So when I see hands, I'm like, oh, I have to grab those. This is another thing that for some reason always finds me, are these Oaxacan alebrijes. This one is an armadillo. Look at his little face. He is signed by Julio Hernandez from San Martin. I can't say that. Acoltlan, Oaxaca, Mexico. He is sweet. He's all there. He's got this little tail now. As you know, it's you. These little tails are meant to come out. So for packaging, I would recommend gluing them if you're keeping it, because they fall out. In fact, my son, he messaged me the other day. He goes, Mom, look what I found. It was a baggie, a big baggie of alebrije tails. He says, do you want this? And I'm like, yes, because I find them so often and they're missing their tails. And so he's going to bring me that bag. This is going to start at 25, and it is running. Little armadillo. I know he's good that way. He knows what I like. He knows I like the Mexican pottery, and both my kids are like that. And then when I find something I think they might like, I always let them know too. Hey, do you want this? I have found my son a lot of mid-century furniture. He that's his thing, is mid-century stuff, and I found him a lot. So we appreciate each other. This one is a plain porcelain hand, no painting on the fingernails. It is a base, but it's still nice and sturdy. I like, again, you can put your makeup brushes in these too. They work for that as well. $12 start on it. I like, it's just very softly glazed, the white porcelain. You could put it on your desk, put a pen in it. All right. Then we have this one that's 2 hands. It's really pretty. And so this one is made in Japan. It is marked. Again, the flowers are all there. The leaves are all there. I don't see any breakage. It has the gold accents on it. These fingernails are painted gold. 2 hands together. There's a little heart right here in great condition. A little dirty and dusty down in there, but it is going to start at 18 and it is running. Hello, Belissa. All right. Thank you for looking at that. And then we have this sweet little, I actually have 2 of these little pottery candle holders. I love the glaze on this. Look at how it is just some browns and some blues. It reminds me of Bill Campbell. It could be a candle holder. You could put a little taper in there or a vase, little bud vase. It is unsigned, which is kind of disappointing. Hi, Lisa. Welcome back. That's going to go for 9 or start at 9. Ooh. I imagine you're working, huh, Jane? I know you like to come in while you're working, listen. All right. How about some Talavera. I don't know that this is Ken Edwards. It has a K, but they might be trying to be Ken Edwards. Look at his little mouth. Boop. Beautiful little Talavera and kind of a rust color. It is signed HMex, which is made in Mexico, and then there's a K. And it has the rough unglazed bottom, but he is very beautiful. $8 start on him. Hi, Carrie. Welcome in. And Ken Edwards usually does the Tanala anyway, so. He's going to go in my Mexican folk art box, and I'll do another show at some point. So I have so much. Sometimes I can't help myself when I see a nice piece of carnival glass. Marigold Carnival. I think this is either the column bar and bead or column and bead. You can see the little beaded dots there. It is probably vintage or antique. Nice bowl. I mean, I think it'd be great for fruit or, anything like that. And it's going to start at 12 and it is running. All righty. Thanks for looking at that. How about this is spectacular. This is a really good deal on this, guys. I can't remember if you look him up, he is associated with some maker, Frederick something or something Frederick. He's very thin, as you can see. He is an Etruscan Trojan horse in brass, and they sell, hi, Amy, welcome in. They sell pretty, a lot higher than this, but he is spectacular. He totally looks mid-century. Look how thin he is, and he stands up there very solidly. Isn't he just cool? And he's going to start at 25, and he's running. He doesn't have any signatures or anything, but look at, there's little daisies, little Greek key here, little smile on the horse's face. I just think he's amazing. Thank you for looking at him. And we have, all right, here's the first Delft kitty. He's the one sitting right back here in the background. He's a bashful kitty. This is the eye I'm talking about. It's like a little plastic eye with an iris in there, like a cat eye. And he's got his hand over the other eye. Beautiful, hand painted, signed, Delft, Holland. So it is definitely Delft. I got this in California in Buellton, which is just outside of the city of Solvang, California, which is a Dutch a city that is constructed with Dutch businesses, architecture, a lot of goods and Danishes. It's just a beautiful little town if you've ever been there. So it doesn't surprise me that I would run across some Delft while I was in a little Dutch town or nearby. And this one is going to start at 18 and it's running. Little blue-eyed kitty kitty. Take a look in the shops, guys. If there's anything you'd like me to pull up, let me know, even if I've run it. So that's the little kitty. And then this is the one I believe is more rare. It has green eyes. I cannot find another comp with green eyes at all, big or small, unless it's, oh gosh, what's the name of that? It's another, like, I think it's Portugal, but these are not, this one's not Portugal. So it's over 8 inches, just slightly over 8 inches, and beautiful green eyes. Let me see if those glow. I never checked, I don't think. Nope, no glowy in the eye. They're just plastic acrylic. Beautiful. A lot of painting going on. Look at his little toenails. I love these flowers. This one actually has a signature by the maker, ODC, and then a JI something or JO, Delft's hand painted Holland. Beautiful kitty cat. And that one's going to start at 40 and it is running. Hello, Gold Dust. Welcome in. I don't like putting rare on things. Unusual, maybe unique, yes, but the green eyes, like I said, just could not find another one with green eyes anywhere. How about a vintage travel jewelry box? It is Barrington, genuine Texel. It is leather, beautiful. It's in great condition. It's got maybe one little boo-boo there. Hi, Becca. And it looks vintage. You've got your places for your earrings, maybe and rings. And then a nice little silk top on there. Beautiful, easily closing and stays closed. Great for traveling. And that's going to start at 10 and it is running. Hello, Dandy Girl. Welcome in. Take a look in the shop. If there's anything you'd like to see, let me know. I have a bigger one of these that has a little travel case inside of it built in. It's kind of neat. This was just interesting. It was in a baggie of some other things that I got, but it's original vintage box. It is called Flower Fashioners by Gadjo, and it has its original paperwork. And there are two, it says Flower Frog. So one is this plastic one with the suction cup that you just would suction. I don't know that it still works, especially if it's wet. And then you can just put your flowers and arrange it. And then the other one is one of those metal Flower Frogs here in its original box and with its original paperwork. I thought that was really cool. I always like finding really old stuff in the box. $5 start on that, and it is running. Great Neck, New York. Made in the USA. Thank you, Heron. I'm glad somebody else appreciates the... There you go. Thank you so much. Put that with your other purchase there. And here's the last hand vase that I have is this, and it's a slight light pink on this one. And almost looks like that's some sort of signature, but it could be sticker residue too. It's just a slight pink blush to the glaze. That one's going to start at 12 as well, and it is running. Thank you, Jim. You can put, like I was saying earlier, you know, your makeup brushes. You can use it for a pen, flowers, however you'd like. There you go, Jim. That one's I like that one. It's just very dainty and pretty. And this caught my eye. I'm not normally a teacup and saucer girl, but this color was like, and flowers was just too stunning. And if you know me and been in my shows, I love anything with 3 feet. I don't know why. I think it just looks fancy. And this was made in Japan, as you can see. And then this beautiful saucer. Look at the green and the beautiful flowers on that. And then little 3 feet. It's so pretty. $10 start on that. Dainty. Yeah, it is. The box is a little, I mean, I tried to tape it so that it would stay together, but otherwise, I mean, it's all there. All right, thanks for looking at the cup and saucer. And then I love this one too. And of course, find out when I get it home, it has a crack. But it is a butterfly, pressed butterflies and foliage in that angel hair, fiberglass angel hair. And it is actually a basket. I just love this function. Look, you can just have it here, but it also has these little bamboo handles. And my phone went off. I think you could still use it even with that crack in there. Hi, Holly. It's just gorgeous. You could maybe lay some jewelry over it or like some fancy gloves, and that would just not be there anymore. So I did lower the price on this because I found the crack. $8 start, and it is running. It's so beautiful and springy, summery. All right, thank you for looking at that. Let me get that back in its place. There we go. How about some salt and pepper shakers? I don't know if these are reproductions or originals. I also don't know who the maker is. They do have a slight cadmium glow. I don't know if you can see it down there. It's that yellow-orange glow. It's hard to see. This isn't my good light that usually picks up that cadmium, but it said it was either the Mayfair or the open rose pattern on these. They don't even look like they've ever been used. So these are going to start at 15 and they're running. All right, I have about 3 items left, my friends. So take a look in the shop. If there's anything you'd like me to run again, let me know. I will do a table scan before we move on to see who we can rate into. Yeah, I have this one and I have this one, both hand bases. This one was 12, and I think, I can't remember what that one was. Is it 18 on that? Let me look. Yeah, 18 on the other one. This one's made in Japan. This one's unmarked. Do you want me to run them, Jim? Let me know if you run the 2 hands, you got it. Let me get that pulled back up for you. Here it is on this stage, and it's running. It is made in Japan. The flowers are all there. Little dusty on the inside, but in great condition. It's even got this little heart, and the fingernails are painted gold. Thank you, Jim. It's beautiful. I just, for some reason this week, I found hands. Sometimes, you get things in bulk. Like I had penguins this week too. So last week it was kitty shakers, kitty salt and pepper shakers. Here's a beautiful piece of Westmoreland glass. It is called the split handle basket. It is hand painted, as you can see. It's in great condition. It has its original sticker. Milk glass. I've had this one before. I love it. It's just, I don't know, did you see the little flowers down here too and the little feet that it has? It's really nice. $15 on that, and it is running. So we see the painting. So, oh, those are flowers. Yeah, I see them now. These are great trinket dishes, candy dishes. I just love the little split handle on those. And this came in a baggie. He's not necessarily something I would normally source, but he's cute. He's a little duck. He's a recipe card holder. Can also like put a little incense in there. Your children's pictures, your dog's picture. It's cute. Look at his little tail. He's got some felt on the bottom to protect your surfaces. I'm going to lower the price on that. I must have hit 8 instead of 5. I was not going to ask 8 for him. And it is running. Quack, quack. All right. Thank you for looking at him. And then this is our last item. I picked this up on a whim because I thought it was really neat. It's a little light wood tea box, and it does smell like tea. Here's the top. It's got a little carving on the back. Made in China. It's in good condition. All righty. So that's everything today. Let's do a quick scan of the table so that you can see what's left. We've got this little umbrella bowl, Le Creuset, sweet little jewelry box. Yeah, absolutely. Let me find that. Here it comes on the stage, and it is running. Thank you, Heron. Welcome in, Heather. I was just doing a table scan. We're at the end of showing all the items, so take a look. If there's something you'd like to see closer, let me know. Thank you, Heron. That one's a nice one, too. I like the glaze, nice and milky. I was going to open the jewelry box and show you inside. It's beautiful. We've got a Goble pig. We've got some pottery bud bases. I've got some brass this morning. Some Delft kitties. A little compact. Some Dedham pottery. It's a little spoon rest. There's an Alarihe up here. A little cloisonne style penguin. We've got that hand-painted egg, another penguin, a wood penguin, a little brass pig, elephant, little tiny guy with his little trunk up. He's a lusterware. Got this bronze Wells glass. I need to find some of those little metal flower frogs for those. Some Indiana glass, some carnival glass, and some Francoma, and then that cute little teacup and saucer. If there's anything else you'd like to see, just let me know. But I wanted to say good morning and thank you. Well, it's morning here, sorry. And thank you for coming in to see me on Mondays. I usually do my weekly find show. Thank you, Jane. And on Wednesday, I'll probably come on with some jewelry. And then on Thursday, I just do some sort of theme. I haven't really decided yet. I might do Christmas in July. I have some Christmas jewelry and then some other Christmas stuff tucked under the table here. So I might do a little Christmas in July, as long as it doesn't interfere with anyone's train, because I think there's another Christmas in July thing going on. So have a great day. Have a great week. I think we're going to go into Hyadina and see Maria and raid into her. So you guys, thank you so much always for supporting me. It's good to see you, and we'll see you next time. Let's see. Maria. Here we go.